Why do some people turn obstacles into opportunities while others give up? The secret isn't luck or talent, it's how you train your mind. Mastering your thoughts can shape your actions, fuel resilience, and unlock success you never thought possible. Are you ready to rewire your thinking? I, Napoleon Hill, have learned that mental mastery doesn't begin when the path is clear, but when you choose to walk forward through the fog. When you decide to control your thoughts, even when fear whispers, doubt lingers, and comfort calls, because success is born not from circumstance, but from disciplined thinking, push past your comfort zone. Have you ever noticed how the best moments in life rarely happen when you are feeling safe and comfortable? They happen when you step into something new, when you face a little fear, and when you try something that feels just beyond what you think you can handle. Your comfort zone is like a warm blanket. It keeps you safe, but it also keeps you from moving. If you stay wrapped in it too long, you stop growing, you stop learning, and you stop discovering what you are truly capable of. The comfort zone is not a bad place, but it is not where change happens. It is familiar, predictable, and easy. But growth lives just beyond its edge. Every time you stretch yourself, every time you push just a little farther than before, you create space for new opportunities. This is how confidence is built, not by waiting for it to appear, but by earning it through action. The reason stepping beyond your comfort zone feels hard is because your mind is wired to protect you from discomfort. It will tell you to stay where you are, to avoid risk, to keep doing what you know. But that same instinct can keep you trapped in the same patterns year after year. You have to decide which voice to listen to, the one that tells you to play safe or the one that whispers that you are capable of more. You do not have to start with something huge. In fact, it is better to begin with small, manageable steps. Maybe you speak up in a group when you usually stay quiet. Maybe you try a new skill you have always been curious about. Maybe you take a different route home just to see something new. These little steps seem small, but they train you to be braver. Over time, what once felt impossible becomes normal, and your comfort zone grows. Imagine someone who has always been afraid of speaking in front of others. At first, the idea of standing in front of a crowd feels terrifying. Their heart races, their hands sweat, and their voice shakes just thinking about it. So they start small, they share a short comment in a meeting with a few people. It still feels uncomfortable, but they do it anyway. Next time, they volunteer to introduce a guest at a gathering. Then, months later, they give a short talk to a room full of people. What was once a source of fear becomes something they can handle with confidence. It did not happen overnight. It happened by taking one step at a time. The truth is, every great story of achievement begins with someone stepping beyond what they thought they could do. A runner who finishes a long race had to first take that first training run. A painter who creates a masterpiece had to first face a blank canvas. A leader who inspires others had to first face the discomfort of making bold decisions. None of these moments were possible without the choice to push past what felt safe. Pushing past your comfort zone is not about chasing danger or forcing yourself into something you hate. It is about choosing growth over ease, progress over fear, and courage over hesitation. The more you practice it, the more natural it becomes. Eventually, you stop asking, "What if I fail?" and start asking, "What could I gain if I try?" And that single change in thinking can open doors you never knew existed. When you look back on your life, the moments you will treasure most will not be the ones where you played it safe. They will be the ones where you stepped forward, even when your knees were shaking. That is where the real magic of growth begins. Set goals that light you up. Imagine walking down a road with no clear destination. You might keep moving, but you would have no idea if you are getting closer to something that truly matters. That is what life feels like without meaningful goals. Goals are like a map. They give you direction. They help you make choices, and they keep you focused on what is important. But not all goals are the same. The ones that truly change your life are the ones that make you feel excited, inspired, and eager to take action. A goal that lights you up is more than just something you think you should do. It is something you deeply want. It connects to who you are and what you value. It could be learning a skill you have always admired, building something that lasts, or reaching a place in life you have dreamed of for years. When your goal excites you, it does not just live in your mind, it lives in your heart. That feeling is what keeps you moving forward, even when the road gets difficult. Without clear goals, it is easy to spend your days reacting to whatever happens. You might stay busy, but not actually get closer to what you truly want. You might find yourself chasing things that look good on the surface but leave you feeling empty inside. Goals prevent that. They help you decide what to say yes to and what to let go of. Setting a goal that inspires you begins with asking yourself what truly matters. Forget what others expect from you for a moment. Think about what excites you, what challenges you, and what would make you proud to achieve. Once you know it, make the picture clear in your mind. See the end result and imagine how it would feel to get there. Then, instead of trying to leap to the end, break it into smaller steps you can take each day or each week. Those small steps are where progress is made. Imagine someone who loves to paint but has only ever done it in private. They dream of showing their work to others, but they have never taken it seriously. One day they set a goal. In 6 months, I will hold an exhibition of my paintings. At first it feels big and maybe even a little scary. But they break it down, they choose a theme, they paint one canvas at a time, they find a place to display their work, and they tell people about the event. Step by step, the dream becomes real. On the day of the exhibition, they look around the room and see people admiring their art. The pride they feel in that moment is worth every bit of effort. Goals that light you up do not just change what you do, they change who you become. They build your discipline because you have something worth working for. They sharpen your focus because you stop wasting time on things that do not move you forward. And they give your life meaning because you know where you are going and why you are going there. The journey toward a goal is not always smooth. There will be days when progress feels slow, when you doubt yourself, or when the work feels heavier than you expected. That is normal. The key is to remember the reason you started. That spark you felt at the beginning is still there, and it will guide you through if you keep moving. In the end, it is not only about reaching the finish line, it is about the way you grow along the way. A goal that excites you will shape your choices, your habits, and your character. And when you finally achieve it, you will look back and realize that the journey itself was just as valuable as the destination. Build resilience through adversity. Life is full of surprises. Some of them are joyful and bring you hope, but others arrive like heavy storms, testing your strength in ways you did not expect. These storms can take many forms: a plan that falls apart, a dream that gets delayed, or a loss that shakes your heart. While no one wishes for hardship, it is often in those difficult times that you discover how strong you truly are. This strength is called resilience, and it is what allows you to keep moving forward when life pushes you back. Resilience is not about pretending everything is fine or ignoring pain. It is about facing challenges with courage, learning from them, and refusing to let them define you. It is about saying, "This will not break me," even when you feel tired or afraid. People who build resilience do not avoid struggle. They grow through it. The truth is, life will test you whether you are ready or not. You cannot always control what happens, but you can control how you respond. A setback does not have to be the end of your story. It can be the beginning of a stronger chapter. When you meet difficulty, you have a choice: to let it close you off or to let it shape you into someone wiser and more determined. One of the ways to build resilience is to change the way you see challenges. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" try asking, "What can I learn from this?" This shift turns obstacles into lessons. It helps you see value in even the hardest days.